PAC Championship Tournament is being hosted at the Rinks Anaheim Ice this year because the USC Trojans play their home games here at Anaheim Ice. We have 6 teams in the tournament this year: Utah, Oregon, Washington, UCLA, Cal, and USC, the host team.
It's really exciting for our players, our fans, the community. USC is well known in these parts. We have a lot of athletic following, and so to have an ice hockey team, which is something that there's an increasing base of followers in the Southland area from the Ducks, it just draws that into Anaheim Ice, and being able to host the tournament really gets the turnout we need, both from a fan perspective and also a financial perspective, to help our team continue forward.
I think it's great exposure, first of all, and just generally speaking, for hockey in Southern California. I think one of the things that's been missing from Southern California is a destination place for players to go to once they're finished, their development teams and travel teams and that kind of thing.
What was great about this tournament was that it did include some traditional rivalries. The biggest of which, in the local area at least, is the UCLA versus USC game, which happened last night. The stands were filled, and it came down to one of the, if not the best game that we've had all season.
Come back with a minute to go, tie it, take it through overtime, and then win in the shootout. There's no better way to go out.
I mean, it was a fantastic hockey game last night, and I think great for the sport that anybody was there. We've had a number of comments that it's the greatest sporting event they've been to, live. And I've heard that a few times over the last couple of years with some of the battles we've had with USC, so that's always fun.
This fair actually came about more as a happy accident. We had planned on hosting the PAC tournament here at Anaheim Ice, and separately, the Anaheim Ducks High School League was planning their own showcase. And we ended up just going to a planning meeting where I met the commissioner, Matt Blanchard, of the Anaheim Ducks League, and we just got together and said, with all these high school teams in the building, along with our college teams, it just seemed like a natural fit to be able to introduce both sides to each other.
What we've seen in the last few years, especially with the formation of the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League, is a solid base of developmental players that we know are getting groomed for collegiate excellence academically and hockey. So it's a great growth base of players that we expect over the next 10 years to hopefully continue to become the feeder system for USC and for other teams in the PAC.
We've had 4 guys going to medical school in the last 2 years, which is really something, and we've got more going this year. So from that kind of thing, I mean, hockey is fun, but it's it's more about the rest of your life. But it's still nice for those guys to be able to play a really nice competitive level of hockey, and pursue ultimate goals, like medical school and law school and things of that nature.
We do have the PAC conference here, which includes members Arizona State, California, Oregon, Stanford, UCLA, USC, Utah, Washington State.
When I joined in 2010, the awareness was really seemed to be really low across the board, and now we've got this conference that is full of energy.
Just having the players interact with the college teams, we did want to almost provide a service because we know that there's very limited contact. Any high school player who was interested in going to college and playing for a college team was invited to come.
And judging by the attendance here this morning, which was outstanding, I think it's a great thing to expose our programs to up-and-coming players and their parents. Again, awareness is a really key thing here, and hockey's kind of so far down the chain of things that people think that are available for their boys here and girls, and for us to be able to showcase our schools and that type of thing in this kind of forum, I think is outstanding.
There was a lot of positive response that I wasn't expecting, and it was great for the players. Our teams were just more than thrilled with the level of activity and talent coming into the fair to be able to talk to them. It was a win-win for both sides.
We've had a great turnout. I think there were 80 plus registered students. There was maybe another 100 or so parents or guests coming along with them. And to be able to communicate about all the programs in our league conference and what it's about is really awesome to see. It's getting a lot of interest and a lot of buzz around our league, and that visibility that we need to the youth players, that you don't have to stop playing hockey when you go to college now. If you're not going to go in an NCAA level competition, it's okay. There's still ACHA hockey, very competitive, good academics, and it's for the 99 percentile of athletes. So we like to see that.
I would love to see, college hockey become, say a Division III or even a Division I opportunity for athletes here in California and Western United States, so that they could stay closer to home and still play, really high level quality of hockey, and you could have the scholarships and all of that.